Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the class. I think you are fine. You are taking your preparation because uh, you are going to appear for the final examination, and the time is very short before you. So attentively follow our classes. So teacher's identity. This is the picture of a teacher, and the identity AKM Abdul Hamid Bhaiya, head of the Department of English, Longodo Government College, Longodo, Rangamati. Okay, fine. Now we will go to our lesson. This is now look at the following pictures and try to guess something. Okay, be attentive to the class. And this is the first picture. What do you see? Private cars and different cars, motorcycle, that means vehicles on the road, and this can be called a jam of traffic jam. So huge traffic jam is seen before you. I think from the picture it is a complete dangerous jam. No one can cross this jam. Okay, now the next picture, a beautiful picture. Some cars are seen in the picture. They are moving very properly, and there is the jam, a very an open, a very clean road, and they are driving their car. The drivers are driving their car very freely. Now look at another picture. Okay, fine. From the previous pictures, you can understand we are going to discuss about the traffic. About the traffic, that means the different types of vehicles we see in the roads, and they are regarding this we will discuss here. Our today's lesson is, you see, Unit 4, Lesson 1. That is, the title of the lesson is How Your Brain Negotiates Traffic. That means traffic jam is a critical problem nowadays in the cities, but our brain negotiates with the traffic in different situations, and that's why the writer has given the name, that is how your brain negotiates traffic. Okay, now learning outcomes of this lesson. At the end of this lesson, the students will be able to tell how our brain works during driving a car, tell the activities of a driver. Okay, let us move forward. You are getting a picture before you, a driver who is driving his car. What do you see? We see his hands are in the steering and is looking forward. I think from picture you can understand this also. Another picture, some people are riding bicycle. There is both the pictures have some similarities. All are driving. Their face is, their eyes are open, and they are looking forward and driving their cars, riding their bicycles. And here, from the text we are getting some lines here. Try to understand the lines. When you are in the driving seat of a car, that means at the time of driving, a driver in his seat, you have the steering and the horn in your hands. Okay, from the picture you can also understand this. His hands and his hands are on the steering, and also the horn is under his finger. The brake and the accelerators under his feet, though it is not seen in the picture, but naturally a driver's feet are on the naturally over the brake. Open eyes, eyes open looking ahead. This is the normal happening. Naturally, when you drive, our eyes are naturally for the coming situation open, the left and right. The same can be said about a motorcycle rider or bicycle rider with some modifications. Yes, these are all visible. Do you understand? What are visible before us is our hands, feet, eyes. What are the functions are they doing? What functions they are doing, we can understand because it is visible. Now look at another slide. This is the picture of our brain. Okay, human brain. The writing here, the human brain is intelligent by nature. Okay, we understand our brain is intelligent and it is natural. It is the most sophisticated machine. Yes, it is also, it can be compared to a machine, sophisticated machine that is able to operate on ever-changing conditions and standards of judgment. Because on the roads we get different types of situation. We may get open roads, free roads, or we may get gatherings. We may face unexpected situation while driving, and that's why our sophisticated brain always work on this situation. That's why it is sophisticated. Now look at another picture. A young lady become exhausted, showing the disgusting feeling from his appearance, that the traffic jam becomes a matter of disgusting to her. I think writing is, as conditions and traffic keeps invariably changing, the reason of changing situations, the virtue of sophistication of our brain must be at work when we are driving. That is natural, because when we drive, our brain works very quickly. In the next slide, a driver is sitting position, and he is not driving at all. He is just spending his time in a silent mode, because he may have some problems on the roads. However, we may get the writing here. Keep your cool. That means keep your brain cool. Is keeping our brain cool is easy. It is easy to advise, but difficult to maintain. Yes. Still, you must always restrain yourself, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be regarded as a killer. Okay. Now you see the last thing that differentiates you from a computer is your conscience. Yes, it is very understandable that human being have conscience, but the computer or any electrical device does not have the conscience. They may have the capacity to execute some orders, but they don't have the conscience. Yes, but while driving, human brain must work, and we should keep our brain cool, because we don't want to be the killer at the end of the day. Okay, this is the group work. Now you are giving 2 questions only, and make preparation or discuss about the questions within yourself. Okay, the homework, you see, mention the causes of road accident in our country. Do you understand? Just write down the reasons of road accidents. What do you think about the causes? And it should be answered within the 50 words only. So thank you, goodbye, see you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.